Wild shootout, a stabbing, drug possession, and an armed robbery that sent Tyler Brown to a maximum security prison when he was only 16 years old. Tonight, 5 Investigates' Mike Bodette is digging into a troubled life that spanned several states and nearly ended in the middle of Memorial Drive, Mike.
Maria, we've been going through hundreds of pages of records detailing Tyler Brown's criminal past. We now know his life was troubled from the start, and over the years he had chance after chance to start over, but he always returned to violence. 1995, Tyler Brown, age 16, still in high school and about to head to prison. He pleaded no contest to armed robbery in Michigan. Police said he used a machete to rob someone. His public defender painted a picture of a teen already in trouble. He was born and grew up in Massachusetts. At the age of 5, he was getting help from child welfare services here. He attended a therapeutic school and was under the care of a therapist who said he needed help for substance abuse. His lawyer arguing he should be sentenced to juvenile detention, citing a psychiatrist's report saying in part, he is quite immature behaviorally and emotionally confused, and as noted, in no way shows signs of hardened or serious criminality at this time. The sentence, 3.5 to 7 years in an adult maximum security prison. Years later, his lawyer told a Massachusetts judge the impact of that decision was clear.
That really set, I think, a course of events in motion where Mr. Brown's trauma from that experience sort of exponentially increased.
That's from a 2021 hearing where his lawyer asking for leniency after Brown admitted to shooting at Boston police officers in the South End says Brown was committed to treating his mental illness.
I've seen someone who is engaging education and engaging mental health and engaging programming and really striving to do beautiful things to stay in his children's life despite the fact that he's incarcerated.
And the judge agreed, and as we've reported, gave Brown a sentence of 5 to 6 years after that hearing, far less than what prosecutors wanted. Brown was given another chance by the parole board, which allowed him to be released from prison in March 2025 before his sentence had ended. Mike Bodette, 5 Investigates.